This is WVUA 23 News at 5.
With heavy rain yesterday and more on the way over the weekend, flooding is becoming a concern for parts of West Alabama. We start tonight with Richard Scott. And Richard, lots of rain for some parts of our area.
Sarah, southwest portions of Alabama, really a lot of rain here lately. That rain continues to track off towards the northeast. But what's happening is as the rain moves further toward...
Thanks, Richard. One Tuscaloosa business got an unexpected window added to their building earlier today. It all happened when a car came crashing through the building. No one was in the office when the crash happened. The driver escaped with minor injuries. The building on Greensboro Avenue houses a tax office and was the former location of the First U.S. Mortgage. It's been 1 year to the day since a plant explosion in Bibb County took the life of one young man. Brent Industries closed after a fire destroyed the plant in March, leaving more than 30 people out of work. The plant manufactured work gloves out of recycled materials. Their corporate offices remain in Brent, but the company operates by a sister factory in Toledo, Ohio, where most of the work was transferred after the explosion. What's left of the Brent Industries plant sits just feet away from Clara Sue Leverett's home. She's a mother of 14 who lost her youngest son in the explosion. The warning affects a wide area of the coast, covering all Alabama beaches and extending well along the Florida Panhandle. A surf zone forecast issued Wednesday warned that conditions off coastal beaches would be dangerous for all level of swimmers and advised beachgoers to heed local warning flags and the advice of beach patrols. The world's largest mobile pet adoption event made a stop in Tuscaloosa today. It's all a part of the 2016 Tour for Life. The event allowed people to adopt dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens. A number of local veterinarians were on hand to offer advice to adopters and pet owners, as well as Purina giveaways. The Tour for Life will travel throughout the U.S., helping shelter and rescue groups in 53 cities and towns in 32 states. Kids at Tuscaloosa Magnet School celebrated St. Patrick's Day to kick off spring break in style. They called it the Shamrock Shimmer and Shake event. Students wore their brightest clothes and costumes as they danced to pound and Zumba music under black lights in the gym. Awards were given for Best Shamrock Dressed, King and Queen of the Glow, and the Best Shaker. Afterwards, students celebrated with Dippin' Dots provided by their adopt-a-school partner, Northridge Fitness. And it sounds like they had tons of fun today. Crews plan to resume their search for two brothers who disappeared during a fishing trip last week on the Tennessee River in northwest Alabama. The search was suspended Thursday afternoon due to high winds and rough water conditions. Teams have been using sonar in an effort to locate the brothers who went fishing the morning of March 2nd and haven't been seen since. Jacob Sanders is a member of the popular regional band the Velcro Pygmies, and his older brother is the general manager of a restaurant in Florence. A famous Tuscaloosa restaurant was vandalized early Thursday morning. Rammer Jammer's owner, Gary Lewis, arrived to work Thursday to discover part of his patio fountain was broken. Surveillance cameras caught 4 men around the restaurant around 3:40 in the morning. Luckily, the elephant that was a part of the fountain was not shattered. If you have any information regarding this incident, you can contact the Tuscaloosa Police Department at 205-349-2121. Turning now to sports, after beating Ole Miss in the first round of the SEC tournament, the Alabama men's basketball team is getting ready to play its biggest game of the year as they face a very good Kentucky team tonight. Our very own Brandon Cameraman is there live as the Tide prepares for the Wildcats. Brandon? Still to come, we remember former First Lady Nancy Reagan as she's laid to rest. And a funny story from Nancy and Ronald's daughter as she remembers the good times her parents shared. You're watching WVUA 23 News at 5. Nancy Reagan's funeral was held today in Simi Valley, California, where the former First Lady was remembered for her remarkable life. Paul Verkaman has this report. Several people spoke at the funeral, including Ronald and Nancy's daughter, Patty Davis, who shared one of her favorite memories about her mom and dad. Nancy and Ronald were married for 52 years. The couple tied the knot on March 4th, 1952 in Los Angeles. Richard, we've seen some gloomy days across the state today. When can we expect to see the sun?
Oh, we'll just wait a few more days. The sunshine will be back. I think we'll see a little sun on Sunday, but especially it's going to Monday, Tuesday. Really warm stuff also in the forecast. First off on...
Thanks, Richard. We've got our very own Gary Harris with us. And Gary, Big night for Alabama men's basketball.
It was, Sarah. And now an even bigger night coming up. Alabama's still alive in the SEC men's basketball tournament. The Tide took care of Ole Miss last night. And now the Tide is set to take another shot against Kentucky. You see warm-ups going on live in Nashville. We'll take you back to Bridgestone Arena next in WVUA 23 Sports. Thank you, Brandon. Also already today, Sarah, Texas A&M beat Florida. LSU knocked off Tennessee. More on that at 6. And also tonight at 6, Alabama Open Spring Football practice today.
Oh, look at that.
So we'll have the video.
All around Alabama night.
Yeah,
right?
so football at 6, plus more on the game and the SEC tournament.
Looking forward to it. We'll have more news right after the break. And if you still don't have a date for your high school prom, today is the day to handle that. It's National Promposal Day. With prom season right around the corner, it gives guys a day to ask the ultimate question, will you go to prom with me? Prom takes a lot of planning, and that includes finding the right tux, the right dress, shoes, and accessories. What a fun time.
It's already that time of the year, prom season. I guess we'll see the limos around town pretty often now.
All the pictures with the dresses and the tux. Y'all remember your prom?
Oh, I remember it, just like it was yesterday. Of course, it was about a 10, 12 years ago for me.
A little bit longer for me. I remember it vaguely.
It was last year for Sarah, right?
Hey, guys. No, at least we've got 4 years. It's okay.
4 years, all right.
Yes. All right. Richard, what's the latest in weather?
Hey, you know, we got some rain over West Alabama, especially south of Tuscaloosa. It's been a mess all day over Sumter, Marengo counties. It's been pouring. Got some serious flooding issues near Livingston, Linden, Demopolis. A lot of creeks there well out of the banks. If you come across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. For Tuscaloosa, though, the rain has been light and spotty, and still got a little light rain coming into town from the southwest, but nothing to cause any flooding for Tuscaloosa. In Birmingham, there's a look at southwest Alabama again. Livingston, ML, Geiger, Utah, Forkland, Demopolis, it just will not stop. It's going to rain for at least 3 or 4 more hours in that part of the state before that gradually does come to an end. Look for the chance for showers occasionally on Saturday. Not going to rain the entire day. Sunday, a lower rain chance, but a few passing showers. Monday, looking much better. Tuesday, that is fantastic. Looks like a good day to be outdoors. Low 80s.
Hey, that's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. Pool weather almost just about there.
Yes, nice day for outside, but that's all we have for now. Be sure to join us for more local news tonight at 6 and 10. Have a great night.